Okay, let's start with the lecture. Side by side, beta, please give me your attendance. Walaikum assalam, Alishba. Okay, so let's start with today's lecture. Um, Welcome to lecture 9. We'll study literature today, and the topic of today's lecture is Mohenjo-daro. It's at page number 19, so please open up page 19 in your books. This is a picture of the remains of Mohenjo-daro. Okay, so before we start reading, let's discuss the, you know, difficult words from the first paragraph. The first word is mount. We have already studied it in, the lesson. What was the lesson that we studied? Um, Shabdul Latif Bhitai, yes. We also studied this word in Shabdul Latif Bhitai, and it means a rounded hill or natural formation. In Urdu, it's called tila or, pahari. Then we have smooth. Smooth is having a continuous, even surface. Then we have pots. Pots are rounded or cylindrical containers, typically of metal, used for cooking. Nowadays, the pots that we use are of metal because we use them on, countertop stoves or gas stoves. But they used to use the clay pots in the older times because they used to use it on, uh, you know, the stoves that they that had the logs of wood to burn fire. Then we have bricks. Bricks are large rectangular blocks typically made of fired or sun-dried clays used for building. And then we have uncovered. Uncovered is something which is not covered. Okay, so let's get started with the lesson. um, Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro, or the Mound of Dead. Mohenjo-daro is called Mound of Dead. That's the English meaning of this word, Mohenjo-daro, or the Mound of Dead. This is asked in blanks or in form of MCQ, so you better underline this line. Mohenjo-daro, or the Mound of Dead, is one of the oldest cities in the world. It is at a distance of 27 kilometers from Larkana on the right bank of the river Indus. Where is it situated? Um, we have children who want to admit the classroom. Better please try to be on time because it's really very, distracting to admit you people in the middle of the classroom. Anyway, it is at a distance of 27 kilometers from Larkana. Underline the distance mentioned also. This is also asked. in exams. On the right bank of the river Indus, underline river Indus also. Few people live there today. आज अब के दौर में nowadays a few people live there. But 4,500 years ago, 4,500, 4,005 years, 100 years ago, it was a large, busy city. It was a large city, busy city. This. Few people live there today, but 4,500 years ago, it was a large, busy city. Nobody knew anything about it until 1922. Nobody knew anything about it until 1922. Underline this line. Nobody knew anything about it until 1922. When some villagers found pieces of old smooth pots and all bricks, when some villagers found pieces of old smooth pots and old bricks at the place where now stands the uncovered city. Okay, so what has been told in this paragraph? We have been told that Mohenjo-daro means the Mound of Dead. It is one of the oldest cities. कदीम तरीन शहरों में से दुनिया के एक है, and it is at the distance of 27 kilometers from where Larkana, on the right bank of river, which river? River Indus. ठीक है. और अब तो वहाँ पे आबादी कम है. A few people live there today, but 4,500 years ago, Mohenjo-daro used to be a large, busy city. Is that clear? And 2022 no 1922 तक, until 1922 nobody knew about it. ठीक है. और 1922 में भी people came to know about it when some villagers found pieces of old smooth pots and old bricks at that place. Fine. Let's move towards the next paragraph. The first difficult word from the next paragraph is civil servant. Who is civil servant? सरकारी मुलाजिम, or an official who works for a government department. किसी भी government department में काम करने वाला is a civil servant. Then we have historical. What is historical? It means belonging to or typical of the study of history. Please bear with me. Okay. Let's get started. Then we have historical, which means belonging to or typical of the study of history. Then we have remains, which means any pieces, scrap, fragments, etc. इस तरह की कोई भी चीज that are left unused or still extant, जो बच गई होती है, अभी भी मौजूद रहती है as after use, किसी भी इस्तेमाल के बाद जो बच जाती हैं चीजें, कंजप्शन के बाद, those are called remains. Then we have ancient, that means belonging to the very distant past or no longer in existence. We have anxious, sorry, with ancient and anxious. I get a little, confused with the pronunciation, although I know the pronunciation, but Okay. Anxious is feeling or showing worry, nervousness, or unease about something with an uncertain outcome. Okay, then we have perhaps, that means used to this word perhaps is used to express uncertainty or possibility. Perhaps का मतलब है it is possible that, perhaps हो सकता है शायद. The other word that we use for it is maybe. Then we have clay, that means a stiff, sticky, fine grained, बिल्कुल बारीक ज़रात वाला earth, matti, that can be molded when wet, and is dried and baked to make bricks, pottery, and ceramic. वो मिट्टी जिसको, which is used to make pots and ceramic and pottery. Talking about the next paragraph, here we come. यहाँ पे हम we are going to read it. These pieces of old pots and bricks have were brought to Sir John Marshall. और ये जो pots और bricks मिले थे from the from the site of Mohenjo-daro, those pieces of pots and bricks were brought to whom? To Sir John Marshall. Who was he? He was an English civil servant whose work it was to look after historical remains. अब historical remains, जो history की चीजें जो बच गई हैं, historically important remains. To look after is an idiomatic phrase. Underline it. It means to take care of, and this is important in terms of sentence making. कौन से historical remains were brought to Sir John Marshall? The historical remains like ancient buildings and sorry, he looked after historical remains like ancient buildings and old things such as these pieces of pots and bricks. He was himself वो खुद भी barely interested in history and was anxious to find out about these remains. So when he looked at them carefully, he at once, foreign he at once knew that they were pieces of very old pots. About the bricks, he said, bricks के बारे में, what did Sir John Marshall say? He said, perhaps there was once a town or a city which lies under these mounds of clay and sand. Let us dig there. Maybe we shall uncover the remains of an old city. Sir John Marshall, who was an English civil servant, looking at the pots, he at once recognized them as something very ancient and important, and he figured out that there might be, um, um, you see, a city lying underneath the mounds of क्ले एंड सैंड, और उन्होंने वो पॉट्स को देख के पहचान लिया कि यहाँ पे कुछ है. तो नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ विल कंटिन्यू, बट बिफोर वी कंटिन्यू द नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ, लेट्स सी द मीनिंग्स ऑफ डिफिकल्ट वर्ड्स. टू डिग मीन्स टू मेक a whole grave by breaking up and moving earth. Then we have imagine. To imagine means to form a mental image or concept of. Then we have grains, which means wheat or any other cultivated cereal used as food, like wheat, rice, oat. ये सारे के सारे are grains. Then we have workmen. Workmen are men employed to do manual labor. ठीक है, मजदूरी जो होती है ना, करने वाले मजदूर are workmen. Acha, Sir John Marshall, because he realized, looking at the ancient remains, historical remains that were brought to him, he realized that there is a possibility कि ये सारी चीजें belong to a city which lies the under the mounds of clay and sand at the site. So the men started digging. Digging होता है खोदना, and as they dug is the second and third form of digging. ठीक है? As they dug more and more, underline this, more and more, it is also important. Such pieces came up. वो और नमूदार होने लगे और such pieces they started coming out of the pot because of uh, coming out of the earth because of digging, till they appeared bit by bit, जरा जरा करके, थोड़ा थोड़ा करके. Underline this also. It's also an idiomatic phrase. Bit by bit, a city of straight roads and well-built houses. You can imagine how surprised and excited the people were when they saw all this coming up from what they had so far taken to be only mounds of clays and sand. To take to be, underline this idiomatic phrase, to take to be. सोचना कैसा होगा, के तौर पर लेना किसी चीज को. ठीक है? Each house was made of large baked bricks and had a bathroom and servant quarters close by. Close by means nearby. Covered drains ran beside the streets. Even the streets were made of baked bricks. Carts and other forms of transport could come right to the center of the town. You can still see the great hall where grains were stored. Grain store करने के लिए they had a large hall that is still visible, that is still there. There is a wide road in the middle of which was the shopping center with shops on both sides. एक wide road है जिसकी दोनों side पे shops थी. It used to be a shopping center there, and this road continues on the houses of the workmen. और ये road continue करता है कहाँ, society पे, कहाँ, किसकी society पे, workmen की society के पे की तरफ. Right now, we're talking about the time, the ancient time, the time that was about 4,500 years ago. ठीक है? 4,500 साल पुरानी बात कर रहे हैं. And we're talking about a time, मतलब जो बहुत ही पुराने. We're not talking about now. So don't compare it with, you know, nowadays. It was nothing like, nowadays. तब भी people, they used to have well prepared house, well built house. People had, you know, streets जो baked bricks की बनी हुई थी, पक्की सड़कें थी. They had drainage system, proper drainage system था. Drains जो थी वो those were covered. अभी भी if you talk about interior areas of Pakistan, तो वहाँ पे भी it's not available. अभी की में भी in this 21st century. The time of robotics, the time of artificial intelligence, दुनिया कहाँ से कहाँ चली गई है. बट अभी भी पाकिस्तान में कई इलाके ऐसे हैं जहाँ पे ड्रेनेज का सिस्टम नहीं है. दे हैड बाथरूम्स, घरों के अंदर प्रॉपर बाथरूम्स थे, एंड सर्वेंट क्वार्टर्स. अभी भी कई इलाकों में इन साउथ एशिया काफ़ी कंट्रीज ऐसी हैं जहाँ पे बाथरूम अवेलेबल नहीं है लोगों के पास घरों में, एंड दे हैव टू गो टू प्लेसेस टू डू द थिंग. तो 4,500 years ago, 500 years ago, they had proper bathrooms, they had proper shopping centers, they had proper streets, proper drainage system, and they were that organized. They were that civilized. Now we'll talk about the next paragraph. That is the difficult words from the next paragraph are traders, which means tajir, a person who buys and sells goods cheesing, currency or shares. Then we have countryside. Countryside is the land or the scenery of rural areas. देही इलाकों की land या scenery. Then we have fertile. If you talk about fertile in terms of soil or land, so it means producing or capable of producing abundant, काफी मिकदार में vegetation or crops. Zarkhiz. Then we have cattle. Cattle means large animals with horns and cloven hooves, domesticated for meat or milk, or as beasts of burden, cows and oxen, sometimes horses, donkeys. ये सारी चीज़ें लार्ज एनिमल्स जिनके हॉर्न्स होते हैं, सींग होते हैं, एंड क्लोवन हूव्स होते हैं उनके, जिन पाँव जो होते हैं जिस तरह से काउस के होते हैं. डोमेस्टिकेटेड जिनको पाला जाता है, फॉर मीट और मिल्क, for the purpose of gaining meat or milk, or as beasts of burden, वजन उठाने के लिए कार्ट में बांधना या you know such as cows and oxen. These are cattle. Then we have skilled. Anyone who is skilled is having or showing the knowledge, ability, or training to perform a certain activity or task well. ठीक है, that type of person is called skilled. Then we have craftsmen. Craftsmen are workers who are skilled in a particular craft. किसी भी एक craft में, in a particular craft, a person who is skilled is called a craftsman, and people who are skilled are called craftsmen. Then we have priest. Priest is a person who is a minister or a religious leader. Minister of religion, fine, and a religious leader is a priest. उर्दू में मौलवी कह सकते हैं, मुफ्ती कह सकते हैं. इस तरह की जो पोस्ट पे होते हैं religiously, those are called priests. People who preach the religion. Okay. So the paragraph is that the people of this city, Mohenjo-daro के people, must have been great traders. वो great traders रहे होंगे. With the river Indus so near and the sea within the reach. Easy reach. आसानी से sea भी उनके करीब था. River Indus was so near. So they must have been great traders. The countryside, Dehi इलाका, must have been fertile. जरखेज होगा. Since wheat, rice and cotton grew there. वहाँ पे कौन कौन सी crops उगती थी? Wheat, rice. Rice is a kind of grain that needs a lot of water to grow, and it is also only grown in areas which are fertile. So इस जगह इस चीज से, because we have come to know कि wheat, rice or cotton grew there, so we know come to know that this area, the countryside, must have been fertile. The farmers also kept cattle. पाला करते थे, cattle farmers. We are talking about the lifestyle of the people who used to live in Mohenjo-daro. Okay, they were skilled craftsmen who worked in gold, silver, and ivory. In metals, में the craftsmen used to work. Clay dolls and carts were made for children to play with. What was made for children to play with? Clay dolls, मट्टी की dolls, and carts. Cart कहते हैं a carriage that is dragged using an animal. We have we also have an idea of the dresses worn by the ruling class, the priests and the elders. The ruling class, the rich people or the people in the government of the town, the priests and the elders. What type of people dresses they wore? According to this paragraph, we also have an idea of the dresses worn by the ruling class, the priests and the elders. How do we have this idea? We have this idea from the seals of many kinds that have been found there. वहां से बहुत सारी seals मिली हैं. अब seals जो होती हैं वो you know seals were like stamps. उसमें जो चीजें बनी हुई हैं वहां से we have taken the idea, we have created uh, an idea of the dresses they wore. उन pictures पे उन images पे से they wore loose dresses. Long loose dresses were worn by the people of Mohenjo-daro. Okay, so this paragraph was about the people who used to live in Mohenjo-daro. Okay, the difficult words from the next paragraph are nearby. इसका मतलब है करीब. Not far away, close. Exhibition is नुमाइश करना किसी चीज को, display करना. A public display of works of art or items of interest. Public interest के items का public display. held in an art gallery, जो ऐसा public display that is held in an art gallery or a museum or at a trade fair. When you exhibit something, when you show something in an exhibition, it means you want public to see it. Okay. Please give me your attendance if you haven't given me your attendance yet. Probable is expected, regarded as likely, or anticipated. Andazan, probable. Then we have weapons. Weapon is a thing that is designed or is used for inflicting bodily harm. जिस्मानी नुकसान पहुंचाने के लिए thing that is harmed or used. That is, sorry, the thing that is designed or used. किसके लिए? For inflicting bodily harm. जिस्मानी नुकसान पहुंचाने के लिए और physical damage या जिस्मानी या physical किस्म का damage के लिए. Nearby, nearby the site of the city, okay, nearby the ruins of the Mohenjo-daro, is a museum. क्या है nearby? Is a museum where interesting objects found from Mohenjo-daro are on exhibition. जो भी interesting objects which were found during the digging of the city, those items are placed in that museum which is nearby the city. These include, what are those items? These include seals, jewelry, toys, weapons, painted pottery. The best find of Mohenjo-daro is the head of a bull. क्या है the best find? What is the best find of Mohenjo-daro? It is a head of a bull, which was used as a seal. It was used as a seal. A metal statue of a dancing girl has also been found. और हमें क्या मिला है? Metal का statue of a dancing girl has also been found. There are metal tools too. और metal के औजार, ठीक है, those are also found from there. It is because of these metal objects that the probable age of the city is being given as about 4,500 years. और इन्हीं मेटल के ऑब्जेक्ट्स की वजह से जो है वो एज जो है, द एज इज बीइंग गिवन, द एज ऑफ द सिटी इज बीइंग गिवन 4,500 years, कि ये सिटी जो है वो 4,500 साल पुरानी है. कैसे पता चला? Because of the metal objects that is found. ठीक है. और आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट ने ये बैटल्स पढ़े, उनकी स्टडी इंक्लूड्स to um, you know to find out about the history based on the things that are found. तो जो लोग आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट होते हैं, आर्कियोलॉजी पढ़ते हैं, उन्होंने इस मेटल को ऑब्जर्व करके, एग्जामिन करके दे फाउंड आउट कि द एज ऑफ द सिटी, प्रोबेबल एज इज 4,500 years. Okay. Now the last paragraph, difficult words from the last paragraph are raided. Raid करना means to attack, to invade. Invade होता है जबरदस्ती घुस जाना किसी चीज में, ठीक है, invade. और to attack. To decipher. Decipher is a word that we study in understanding poetry. तब we use this word to decipher the figurative language of the poem. अब आपको what you've got to do is to know the vocabulary that we're using and to keep using it, and build up your vocabulary based on the words that we use in the lectures, in the lessons. Anyway, decipher means to convert a text written in code or a coded signal या किसी भी किस्म के signs को into a normal language. साइन लैंग्वेज को to convert it into a normal language is called to decipher. Then learned men, it is learned men, not me. Learned men are people who by long study have gained mastery in one or more disciplines. किसी भी subject में, किसी भी discipline में, if a person gains mastery by long study, thorough study, तो that person it becomes a learned man. तो learned man कौन से होते हैं जिन्होंने बहुत ज्यादा you know पढ़ा हो किसी भी एक सब्जेक्ट को, किसी भी एक फील्ड को, किसी भी एक डिसिप्लिन को, एंड देन दे नो अ ग्रेट डील अबाउट इट. दोज पीपल आर कॉल्ड लर्नड men. Then you have a great deal. अभी मैंने right now, right here, right now I've used this word. क्या है ये? This is an idiom. A great deal, it means a large amount. और इसकी अभी तो एक एग्जांपल आई हैव ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंटेड इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. द सेकंड एग्जांपल इज टू नो, आई डोंट नो अ ग्रेट डील अबाउट पॉलिटिक्स, यानी कि मुझे ज्यादा नहीं पता है अबाउट पॉलिटिक्स. ओके. The last paragraph are last two paragraphs. For a long time, काफी अरसे तक, these people lived a happy life. The people of Mohenjo-daro, they lived a happy life for a very long time. They were quite rich and traveled from place to place on business and on pleasure. वो काफी रिच थे and they used to travel also from place to place. अब 4000 साल पहले, if they needed to travel, they should have they should have had something to take them to places. कोई तो ऐसा चीज होनी चाहिए जो उनको ट्रैवलिंग में इतने अरसे पहले मदद करे. तो यानी कि वो इतने सिविलाइज्ड और इतने मॉडर्न थे उस जमाने के हिसाब से कि दे कुड ट्रैवल इजीली फ्रॉम प्लेस टू प्लेस, प्लेस टू प्लेस फॉर ऑन बिजनेस पर्पसेस एंड ऑन प्लेजर ट्रिप्स. मतलब ऐसे ही शौकिया भी जाते थे घूमने और बिजनेस के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से भी जाते थे. Their city was well planned and clean. The rainwater did not remain on the streets. You know what we're talking about? We're talking about a city जहाँ पे rainwater does not remain on street. If we talk about Karachi, although I love Karachi, लेकिन still the truth is truth. You can't deny it. यहाँ पे बारिश होती है एक दिन और फिर अगले 15 दिन तक पानी remains on the street. So they're talking about a street, a city जहाँ पे streets पे rain water भी नहीं रहता था. तो आप सोचें, और that too happened 4500 years ago. तो क्या ही बात होगी. Anyway, we do not know what happened to them later. लेकिन हमें ये नहीं पता कि बाद में उनके साथ क्या हुआ. Either they were raided from the north or some great earthquake destroyed them. हमें नहीं पता why they were destroyed, why they disappeared. कोई अजाब आया होगा अल्लाह ताला का, या उनको नॉर्थ में भी सिविलाइजेशन थी. मेसोपोटामिया थी, एक और थी, आई डोंट कांट रिकॉल देयर नेम. उन्होंने इन्हें रेड किया, इनको ओवरकम करने की कोशिश की, क्योंकि एक बहुत सिविलाइज थे और बहुत फर्टाइल लैंड थी उस ज़माने में. फर्टिलाइजेशन उस ज़माने में, कल्टीवेशन वाज डिफ़िकल्ट. तो ये लोग इसमें अच्छे थे. तो हो सकता है नॉर्थ में से किसी और सिविलाइजेशन ने इनको अटैक किया हो, इनसे लेने के लिए इनकी चीज़ें, क्योंकि ये टूल्स भी बनाते थे, ये अपनी फसलें भी खुद उगाते थे. दे यूज्ड टू बी वेरी सेल्फ सफिशिएंट. अपना ही काम करते थे और ट्रेड भी करते थे उन चीज़ों को. तो ये हो सकता है इनको इस वजह से किसी ने रेड किया हो. एक तो ये है आइडिया. सेकेंड आइडिया इसलिए हो सकता है कोई अर्थक्वेक या कोई और नेचुरल डिजास्टर, नेचुरल क्लैमिटी आया हो जिसने इनको डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया गया हो. कोई डिजीज आया हो, जैसे अब कोरोना वायरस है, वी कैन डील विद इट, बट पीपल in that old age might not have been able to deal with such a disease जो वहाँ पे spread हुआ उस वक्त, break out हुआ. Anyway, no one has yet been able to determine the meaning of the words written on the seals and on the pottery. अब जो pottery भी मिली है और seal भी मिली है, उस पे जो language लिखी हुई है वो भी अभी तक किसी को पता नहीं चली. Much could be learned if the language experts are able to decipher these words. और काफ़ी पता चल जाएगा अगर वो लैंग्वेज जो उन ऑब्जेक्ट्स पे लिखी हुई है वो डेसिफर हो जाए, वो डी कोड हो जाए, तो भी हमें काफ़ी वी विल बी एबल टू नो अ ग्रेट डील अबाउट इट. Learned men and visitors have often come to the site. पढ़े लिखे लोग जो इस फील्ड में पढ़े लिखे होते हैं और विजिटर्स भी साइट पे आते हैं, साइट ऑफ मोइंजोदारो. They come not only from Pakistan, सिर्फ पाकिस्तान से नहीं आते, but also from all over the world. पूरी दुनिया से लोग आते हैं इसको देखने के लिए. Let us hope, चले उम्मीद करते हैं that their efforts succeed, और इनकी उम्मीदें जो है वो पूरी हों, कामयाब हों। एंड इन deciphering these words we will then know, फिर हमें पता चलेगा a great deal, बहुत ज़्यादा, more than we know now, जो हमें उससे ज़्यादा जो we know now, जो हमें अभी पता है about this dead civilization, वो जो मरी हुई civilization के बारे में हमें अभी पता है, we will know much more than that if the people they succeed in deciphering the language which has written on the seals and on the other objects that are found from the ruins of Mohenjo-daro. Okay, this is it. If there is any question that you people want to ask me, you're welcome to ask me. Is there anything that you want to discuss? You're welcome to discuss through chat. And if you haven't given me your attendance, please give me your attendance. Beta, today, inshallah, or tomorrow, I will upload the written assignments of this lecture and of the previous lectures. You're supposed to do those assignments in your classwork copy and make sure that you make the index properly. Index को maintain करना है because you're supposed to you know submit the assignments for checking as well. So you have to you know give me your assignments in time with proper index, proper title pages made. और जब भी अपनी कॉपी दें तो उसको स्टेरलाइज करके सैनिटाइज करके भेजिएगा, क्योंकि और मैं भी आपको आपकी कॉपी सैनिटाइज करके वापस भेजूंगी, डोंट वरी अबाउट इट. बेटा मिनहल, probable means अंदाजन, possible, possible age, मुमकिना डेट. Okay, anything else that you people want to ask? Is there anything that you want to ask? Assignment करते हुए भी if there is anything that you people want to ask, you are welcome to ask me through Google Classroom. Okay, कोई भी प्रॉब्लम हो, कुछ भी हो, you can ask me through Google Classroom. Okay, this is it. Um, have you all given me your attendance? I'll give you 10 more seconds to give me your attendance if you haven't given me your attendance yet, and then I'll sign off from this class. We will meet next week, inshallah. We will study Helen Keller, so I want you people to come, prepare for that. Keep your books with you, keep your extra notebook for taking notes, keep your pencils with you, and be prepared with Helen Keller open for reading. If your name is there in the chat, your attendance will be marked. Okay then. English literature, you have 21 lessons. 21 lessons are there. Okay, so okay then. Allah Hafiz. We'll meet next week, inshallah. I'm ending the meeting here. Okay, Allah Hafiz.